What's up everybody, it's Benjamin's Bay here, bringing you another LEGO video with today, you guessed it, another pirate remake or mock. And this is the last one of the series that I created and I'm going to share here. But before I do that, I just want to mention that the start.io file in this case and the part list are both available for free via the link in the description below. So you can just go right ahead if you like what you see. And if you don't, stick around and maybe you'll do by the end of the video. So let's just get into it. It's a small build and it's a remake of this set 6248 Volcano Island. And it's a quite charming set. It's basically got everything you need. It's got the pirate, it's got the skeleton, it's got the cool play feature with a spring-loaded mechanism that would cause the volcano to erupt. It's got the treasure. This is your basic set that you can have hours of adventures with, and it definitely drew my attention when I was looking through all the vintage pirate sets. One thing that I did not really like as much was the skull on front, but the main issue I have with this skull is the shaping here, because it's got that rectangular form sticking out on the side, and I wasn't really a huge fan of that. So I just decided, well, I see if I can change that and just go from there. And then this is what I came up with. Here's the design. No longer with that rectangular attachment on the skull. Instead it's attached on the center here on the top of its head. Which also allowed me to incorporate another play feature, as I will show you in a moment. But before that, let's zoom out for the model. No longer on a 16x24 base plate either. Now I've chosen for the 16x32 base plate, which is cheaper, easier to get in good condition. The raft is still there, albeit smaller. It's actually a remake of a small polybag raft, this time in red, just to balance the colors out a bit. Basic pirate, then your palm tree, could never replace that one. Genius parts by LEGO, so sad they no longer use those pieces. Then on the right we got your skeleton and the flag sticking out there. This is actually the same faction as the Renegade Runner remake, so the story continues there. And then the treasure in the center. And now let's look at the play feature. So the idea is that the pirate enters the cove and tries to drag the treasure chest out. But before he gets the chance to do so, the rope that is attached to the skull is cut by the skeleton, and then he is trapped inside. And here's what it looks like from the back. So you basically push that pin off that is attached to the rope, and then the skull falls down. You wrap it around the flagpole and attach it back to reset the trap. Fairly simple. The end of the stud there is attached to a half pin, which makes it easy to knock off, but not so easy that it will just fall off on its own. And as I said, the idea is that the skeleton cuts the rope and traps the pirate inside. So here's the model from the back, and you may already have noticed that pin, which was also on the original set, and on that one it would trigger the volcano eruption. But in my headcanon, this volcano has now dried out, it no longer spits lava, and instead is used as a secret stash for the treasure from the pirate crew, or the skeleton crew in this case. So here you got the actual treasure on the front, which is just a decoy, because it actually has nothing inside it. And then the real treasure is up there, and you pull the pin, and then a barrel falls out, which contains two fancy jewels. And the reason I incorporated this feature was, well, most of the time when you pull a pin and activate a trap, it like drops rocks or something. But I thought, well, why not have it drop something that's good? The actual treasure hidden in the barrel there. So here's from the top, it kind of just rests there. On that axle, you pull the pin and it falls down most of the time. Sometimes it gets stuck because you need to make sure that all the bricks are aligned. But then that's pretty much all there is to say for this model. We're now back at the main photo. So this was my last pirate remake. I may do more in the future, but it's a fairly expensive project. I hope you like this model. I think now it's time we get ourselves ready for a new illuminating idea. Washing upon the shore of a golden beach.